Hey there, all. Cash Magnet Guru coming at you. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties as usual. Little par for the course, isn't it, for me? I'm going to guess I have two different streams going on, and of course I do. So, hopefully, hopefully you all make it from the other stream that was scheduled to the live stream. I I I finally figured out I could actually schedule a live stream through Streamlabs. Okay, well, I set it up for 7 p.m. and it didn't do anything. I thought it would just go live on its own. So I need to, and I've been saying this for, I don't know, 2 months, that I need to do more research. And I did a little bit of research. I went to their Discord, and I didn't get much help because there was like 40,000 people asking questions and one guy answering questions. So so bear with me. Hopefully my audio sound good. Hopefully so. I still have kind of a little funky setup going on from a podcast I did with the site I write for. Done that a little more. I need to get a different boom for the microphone that I use. Or really don't want to go with another microphone. I'd like to go with what I really should have done was, if y'all watch Tech Hustler, he's got one of those microphones that you see like reporters and broadcasters. That's what I would. That's what I really should have went with to begin with, but I didn't. So what we're gonna go over tonight, I'm actually going to do a little. Gonna look at a little of the Khan Academy, and this is not CON, so you are not going to get conned out of anything. It is a free learning academy, and I really haven't looked so much into it, but it really got my wheels turning for a lot of people who are currently unable to work. Well, one thing that, and I know it's not going to affect everybody, but they're supposed to be sending out some payments, $1,200. The government is in a couple of weeks or so. Hopefully, knock on wood. Knock on wood. And for others who are getting furloughed by their companies and actually still getting paid, you know, why sit in front of the boob tube and watch Netflix all day? Yawn. So we're gonna, why not spend your time and learn something that can make you some money? Yeah, it's not passive. Absolutely not. Learning in life is not passive, nor should it be. Sometimes you do have to work, at grabbing some extra income. Now, I talk plenty about the passive income aspect, but I want to, you know, a number of states are locked down. Here in Nebraska, they just finally closed down all the bars and restaurants, so you cannot actually sit in them. Which it is what it is. In the county I live in, I think we've had about 4 cases. So nothing major, but still a concern to plenty. So enough of that. So we're gonna look at that Khan Academy a little bit, and then We're going to do some Q&A. And then at the second half of the show, we will look at the new, not necessarily new app, but an app that everybody is familiar with, that is going to be on everybody's radar. I'm going to look at that. So that being said, let's hop into the look at the Khan Academy bit here. And I always there. So is any okay, let me hop into the stream and say hi to people. I always like to do that. Got Mr. Roshan P with his still brand new spanking name that he's got. No more Rashawn Penn. Ooh, maybe I'm not supposed to say his last name anymore. Maybe that's why you got rid of it. We got Trader Geo. Haven't seen you in a while, Trader Geo. Nice to catch you. Got Mark is the big announcement that I finally win. Not gonna give anything away, but my knowledge for tonight. That's all you guys get tonight. Nothing free except for my knowledge. And hopefully that's actually worth something. You need to get a Gene Rayburn mic from Match Game. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about there with Trader Geo, with that long that like 2 foot long microphone that had the little deal at the end. That was awesome. I love that show. Yeah, I'm old. So is Trader Geo apparently. All right, so we got Dr. 3 Day 19 in the stream. Welcome. We got any new people listening? Give a shout out. And for those new people, be sure to subscribe. And give me a thumbs up if you like the information I provide. And be sure to smash that bell to get notified when I go live or put up new content. Yes, I know. It's been eons since I put up new content instead of going live. I know. We got Crypto Frenic. Are you new, Crypto? I don't recognize the name. Welcome. So I did a little bit of playing around on the Khan Academy, and I don't know if I can, but I can't do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will just drop that link. Chat. Go. If y'all wanna follow along with me here. You know, it just makes sense, people. Be productive if you're not being able to work. You know, if you're actually getting paid to do nothing, do something. Don't do nothing. Watching Netflix and Hulu and Amazon, that's doing nothing. Where's that gonna get you in 6 months? You're gonna forget what you've watched on Hulu and Netflix and Amazon. 6 months, right? But if you go to this Khan Academy, take a look at their stuff. We all have computers, right? So why don't we just look at some coding? Now, I have not looked at this stuff, and I can safely say it, but I've heard a lot of good things about the Khan Academy. You know, me, I am not doing this stuff because the shutdown does not affect my work. But there's a bunch of different coding stuff here that you can learn. I believe that's, I don't know, JS, JavaScript, I assume. Um, a long time ago, I taught myself a little HTML, and I taught myself some CSS, cascading style sheets, which was really interesting stuff. Ooh, boy, that was a really long time ago. And I really kicked myself. I really, really do kick myself that I did not continue down that path. We're talking almost 20 years ago when I was learning that. When I did have free time, but I wasted that free time. And it stinks. What are you all interested in here? We got coding. Let's see. Got YouTube. You have any YouTube stuff? I don't think this is this is not this is definitely not what I was looking for. Unless you want to actually find the height of fluid in a barometer. Not what I was wanting to look. See. What other easy things? Build a web site. This is kind of what I was talking about, the HTML and CSS. There's a lot of different things here. And I'm sure, I don't think we want to read about enslaved men and women, do we? We're not going to get into religion, Stonehenge. So carpentry is out of the question. Well, I guess I should have done a little more research on this before I started, huh? But throw out some things that you would like to learn, and I'll throw them in there, and we'll see. One for me, video editing. Okay. You can become a film editor. This is just interesting stuff, and they have a ton of different things here. And apparently, this is from a real life person, and I really probably get a ding for showing somebody else's YouTube stuff without actually asking. The pain. Let's see. Oh, I know one was music. Hey, I'm terrible with music. Would like to. I would have loved to learn to play the guitar. Absolutely. But I have no music talents whatsoever. Mark would like to learn how to bet sports successfully. Let's see. Gambling. If there's anything on that. Yeah, there you go. The die rolling, that would be definitely something at playing craps at the casino. In what I do with playing poker, it all comes down to probability. You do play the odds when you do bet. Now, I absolutely don't recommend anybody gamble on anything. I really don't. I don't I don't encourage other people to gamble, because that is an easy way for 95 to 99% of people to lose money. We're not looking to get you to lose money. We're looking to get you to make money. You could start a blog, getting even like your day-to-day stuff. You look at some of the big YouTubers out there, and my gosh, all they're doing is talking about what they do in life. And honestly, for me, man, I don't care what the big YouTubers do in their life, what they're doing day to day. Like the little kid that was playing with toys and had, I don't know, 10 million followers. And, they bought a huge mansion because he was making money hand over fist. But it was like, I guess I do understand other kids watching and going, oh, yeah. I guess for me, it's more about doing some substance here, throwing out some useful information. If you have some interests that you've always been wanting to do, or even learning, boy, grabbing that second job, or getting into something that maybe could supplant your first job, or upgrading your job, this is the perfect opportunity to take advantage of that. You're going to get that free $1,200 check if you live in the U.S. Sorry for other people. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the world. But so that being said, check out that Khan Academy. Give it a whirl. Throw something in there that you're interested in. Learn to cook. Nothing easier. I mean, you have to eat, so why don't you learn to cook? Cook something interesting, something good. I actually just made a fantastic dish a few weeks ago. I've really missed like pasta. So I actually made a cauliflower and cheese dish, kind of like actually kind of a little bit like mac and cheese. Noodles don't have a lot of taste to them. Not like cauliflower's got a lot of taste. So, all right. So now that we got some of that fun stuff out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the apps. First of the month, we all know what's paying, what's not, for the most part. Honeygain is rolling along. I should say roaring along. I've had a couple of not so good days lately. I mean, way down from making over $7 a day. Part of that would be I'm having some network issues as well. Not sure what's going on. I think I have some Wi-Fi issues. But you're seeing that, I'm pulling close to $170 a month from Honeygain. Absolutely paying, right? We'll just call the next one SB. And I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about there. That company has been around for eons. For some reason, when I had my referral links in talking about SB, got a notice from YouTube saying that they considered SB to be a scam site. And they actually took down 2 of my videos, which I wasn't very happy about. One of them was a networking video. And that was frustrating because I spent a lot of time on that networking video. And of course, we all know Cash Magnet, the undisputed, absolutely disputed #1 passive income earning app. I cut a video that I'm going to do a review on of some guy claiming that Dabble app was top earning app. I giggled. The only way you can make any kind of money on Dabble is if you enjoy punching a button like a monkey all day. Absolutely not passive, and frankly, not that good of an earner. So that being said, I do plan on doing a review of that, just debunking that myth. So those are the only 3 apps that I'm using. Are y'all using any other apps out there? I believe Hideout TV has had their issues. What's the other one? Big Token. I never did get into Big Token. I know they've had problems with paying out, but I don't know if that's resolved yet. There's another one, and of course we're only talking passive apps, so not looking at some of the other websites that or other apps that are not passive. You know, I know my buddy Tech Hustler. Tech Hustler is enamored with his Veridice. I just can't get myself to sit there and click on it. I can't do it. Can't do it. Cannot roll the dice like that. I understand that people do that, but that's where I talk about like the Khan Academy. That you're making what, maybe a buck or two off some of these apps, or even the horrible MTurk, or my god, doing surveys. Oh, please, I ask you, don't do surveys. You know, go to the Khan Academy, and or even some of these other places, or even YouTube, and learn something that could help you make some money. Trader Geo. Okay, Google owns the Play Store that has all of the SB apps and owns YouTube. So by promoting SB, you're actually helping the Play Store get down loads and making Google money. Yeah, but do they actually? I see your point there. So they would how does the Google Play Store make money off of apps? And Trader Geo also brings this part up. Where there's people making free apps out there. And is it hard to do? I have no idea. I think I'd be a little too chicken to do, but it would be fun. It would be interesting. Okay, Mark made $20 on Hideout. March. Did you get paid yet, Mark, on that? There was another one. Doggone it, and I can't remember it. I was trying to help out, trying to help this lady out, having problems with Cash Magnet. I was trying to help her out with trying to find her new apps to possibly use. What the other one was, but for some weird reason, her VPN cache magnet phones were actually making more than her other. Trader Geo, the companies have to pay Google for every install. That's interesting.
Here's a result.
And I just set my phone off by saying Google. All right, so we're about halfway through the show. Are you all ready for the big announcement? Drum roll. Do a drum roll. Yeah, see, musically inclined there, right? Well, let's get into this then. Pull this puppy up. And this actually kind of fits in somewhat nicely with our Google Play Store. Here it is. The big announcement. I got a heads up yesterday, or actually early this morning. Bam. AA Music is coming back. Now, before I continue with this, let me tell you one thing right off the bat. Actually, let me tell you three things right off the bat. AA Music. Actually, let me just tell you a whole bunch of things. Cache Magnet has acquired AA Music. Now, there was a lot of talk that they owned AA Music before, but the conversations I had with the CEO of Cache Magnet, he always denied that. Now, what I think it might have been was either a developer that might have worked with them, or possibly was still working for Cache Magnet that came out with it. I don't think it was actually somebody who worked for them. I don't think that's how it was. I think they were associated and they had worked on other projects together. So I don't believe it was affiliated with Cache Magnet before. So that being said, let me I gotta put out some disclaimers here. Now, I would not expect your payments that with people who did not get paid. I would not expect you to get paid. You got to remember, this is going to be under new management. So I would not expect them to take over the debt of the former owners of AA Music. I would not expect that to happen. It could, but I wouldn't expect it to. That being said, it is only going to be offered to people in North America, Europe, Australia, and Japan. Everybody else in the world is going to be left out of it. Another big thing that they're going to do is they're going to, and most of you are going to hate this. You're going to hate when I say this, but so like with Cache Magnet, it's net 30. So it takes from the end of the month, it takes 30 days for Cache Magnet to pay out. Give or take. It's really like 35, 40 days, whatever, for Cache Magnet. Well, for AA Music, when they start out, it's going to be net 60. A lot of this is going to drive me nuts seeing this all over the forums and have people here complain and have people sending me emails or messages. Why am I, talking about AA music if they don't pay? They don't pay. Well, come on. You gotta learn about this. So if you were to get AA music and cashed out today, being the 1st of April, you're gonna be waiting 90 days cashing out. But and I talk about this about Cash Magnet all the time. It's not when the day you cash out, it's the end of the month. So because you cash out on the 1st of April does not mean you cash out on the 31st. And let me be absolutely honest right now. This is no BS April Fool's joke. It's not. This is totally legit. I'm not here to waste people's times with like a stupid joke or a prank. Not my thing. Well, at least not on here. So, will it be in the Play Store? I don't know. I assume so. I know they're going to crack down on the security aspect of it. There was a lot of abuse, the AA music before. Lots of abuse. I think quite a few people made some serious money off of it. But it's going to either come out possibly as early as tomorrow. Now, anytime I hear somebody from Cash Magnet tell me it could come out tomorrow, I'm going to take that with a grain of salt. Because we all know that Cash Magnet and their time frame is not the same thing as the rest of the world's. Not the same as mine. Would I expect it coming out tomorrow? No. They might give me a heads up when it does come out. They gave me a heads up, which I really appreciate them doing. Giving me the breaking story of AA music. So until it actually filters out, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to log into your account. With me, I would have to dig through. I assume that I used my. I don't know what account I used actually on it. I'll have to actually dig back through and if I can pull out. I'll pull out a phone and see if I can get on. And so I will try to. When they come out, I'll try to upload a video, or maybe I'll do a quick live stream when it comes out, and let you know what's going on. I would imagine that the format probably is not going to change much from before. Wouldn't expect it to. We saw, like, I don't think current music ever really changed except for giving you pennies on the hour. Sending pennies on the hour, pennies on the day. Let's see. Let's hop into the live stream. Very dice used to be okay. Yeah. Sorry, Rookie Farmer. Hate to tell you, that's what you came for. You came for AA music. Yeah, Ricky Farmer. Yeah, they worked together or were friends or something. I don't think they actually. I think they were just collaborators on maybe some of the Cash Magnet guys moonlighted and helped out the AA guys. I'm going to assume they all work or all live in Ukraine. That's going to be my. I won't be using that app anymore. Affordable, profitable. Why not? If it's under new management, I don't see a reason not to use it if it pays. It would be like it would kind of be like if your local bar was bought out by somebody else, whether they changed the name or not, or a really good restaurant and or a really bad restaurant, and then all of a sudden somebody buys it out and changes the menu. It doesn't change the name. You gonna hold that against the new owners? I'm not. And yeah, Big B has a really good point here. They should rename it CM Music or something. Now I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna rename it. Uh, you know, they is knew it was a paying app. They know that there was. They also didn't get paid from it. I got paid. They owe me some money from it, which I'm not. It's not gonna break my heart. Wasn't like that I was having to really bust my hump to earn that money off of AA Music. So I'm not going to stomp my little feet and say, didn't pay me. I'm not going to use them. Will I put a phone on it? Absolutely. Will I wait my 60 to 90 days from now? Yeah, I will. I got a phone. I got plenty of phones that I can take off, do that with. I'm okay with that. It's a chance that I'm willing to take. If it's and it kind of depends on the passive level. If it's passive, absolutely, yep, I'll be there with it. Okay. Okay, yeah, like Trader Geo. As long as they pay, once you have the pump primed, you're getting paid every month. Affordable, profitable. Seems like it's taking me 2 months to receive payments in Cash Magnet, which is fine, but it's affordable. You got to look at Cash Magnet. Cash Magnet is, and talking about payments, Cash Magnet has started rolling out payments today. I saw on their Facebook group. I have not got mine yet. I'm okay with that. The last couple of months, I believe I've been one of the last ones to get paid. Fine with. As long as I'm getting my Amazon gift cards before the rest of you. So it's just like a credit card. Okay, my Citibank, my Citi double cashback card. My payment is due on the 6th of every month. Well, on the 7th, I start charging. So the 7th of April until the 7th of May, that's when the window is, my statement period. Well, I don't have to pay it on the 8th of May for stuff that I charged on the 8th of April. I don't have to do that. I don't pay any interest on that. I don't have to pay that until the 6th or 7th of June. So I'm looking at 2 months of I didn't have to pay anything on my credit card from the time I bought, let's say, a big screen TV. I had to pay a dime on that for 60 days. That's the same way with these cash outs. You guys can't look at it that it's taking you 2 months to get your payments, because it's not. You got to look at it from the end of the month. I know. Many people are probably like, "Oh my God, CMG!" You said that a zillion times, but I just want people to understand that because you cash out on the 1st or the 31st, it doesn't matter. It's the same day. It's the same day to Cash Magnet. There's no difference between the two. Anyone having problems with Buzzbreak? And that's exactly the other app that I was thinking of that people were having issues with. Okay. Ricky Farmer, for me, it will depend what it earns. I won't be moving phones off of other apps for a net 60 in the unknown. See, with me, with all my HG phones, I'm okay taking one of my HG phones. Big B AA is a bad brand name now. Yeah, it is, but it's still got notoriety to it. Will it have a bad stigma? I don't even know if it's going to be AA music. I did not ask them, and I don't know why I didn't ask them what it's going to be named. Big B, I think I made maybe 80 off this. Wonder how many accounts you had there, Big B. So this is the new app. I didn't really say new app. No, didn't really say about new app. Disappointed. With losing Perk, losing Current Music, and then losing AA Music, you can't be disappointed getting an app that's going to pay back. You can't be disappointed in that. Big B earned about 120. Okay. DMG, you should check your Facebook to see what I just got in. DMG, is this that new app you were talking about? It's not a new app. Maybe I could have been a little misleading. Did I put new app? Did I misquote? Did I tell you all this is going to be a new app? If I did, my apologies. Was not trying to clickbait. Nah, see, big app announcement. Right there. So, if y'all thought that I was being clickbaity, I apologize. I don't like clickbait. App-like apps like Lucky Miner have been running passively on my end. Very good. I quit doing those app-likes. Oh, no. Okay, so timed will. Okay, hold on here, buddy. Your last live stream, you said it was a new app CM was working on. No. What they're doing is they're making a brand new. What they're doing is revamping Cash Magnet. So they're recoding it. Cash Magnet has a lot of issues. A lot of issues with their current form. And that's why we've done some of the automation of the cleaning, because of all the crap that Cash Magnet leaves behind. It bogs down the phones and kills your phones. So yeah, I think you were a little confused there about that. So Cash Magnet is supposed to come out in a month or so. They said April, now it's May. We'll see. But now you see why they're dragging their feet on Cash Magnet, because they've been redoing AA Music, which, yeah, not real thrilled about that. So, but what's going on with Cash Magnet is they're not coming out with a new app. They're retooling the AA Music. And so what they're doing with Cash Magnet is they're going to revamp it, and it's supposed to get rid of most of the bugs. Now, they still, and I don't ever expect them to fix it. They still have not fixed the Oreo or Pi or later. I personally don't think that is ever going to get fixed for level 7. So yeah, when I had talked to Cash Magnet a couple weeks ago about their app, they said that they were 95% done. Hopefully they will let me into a bit of the alpha test when they are ready. I would like that before they release it into beta. I'd like to see it first. I'd like to see it in action. I've done some alpha testing games in the past. I really I enjoyed looking for bugs. That was really fun. Okay. Time doesn't reset on Cash Magnet. Well, if you run out of time, you can reset it. That's another aspect that y'all need to be doing, is checking your phones on Cash Magnet. Because what they did was they dumped off a whole bunch of games and apps off of it and put new ones on there. Now, this is something that they've been planning on doing. I don't know if this is kind of their big thing that they're doing, but they are working with some, I'm going to assume, some big game developers. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. They've been pretty vague with me on explaining it. So yeah, so once the new revamped, not new app, not new Cash Magnet app, the new coded, new retooled Cash Magnet app comes out, it should earn more because it's going to be more stable. And we'll see about the interaction with it. See about the trash that it leaves behind. There might be some with them getting new apps, so forth. There might be some, I guess, upping of earnings, but like Spy said here, YCM lowered level rewards. When you go to level 7, you get 700 points. Now it's 620. I believe you also get lower points for adding new apps. I believe that has lowered as well. But for most people, Spy, once you hit level 7, you can't earn, you can't get that bonus again. Yeah, and like, Ricky Farmer's saying here, those are bonus points in single time. They are a drop in the bucket in the grand scheme of things. As long as the daily stays, I am good. Yeah, absolutely. And Ricky Farmer is absolutely right there. People have always complained about, the installs not paying as much as they care about those. How often do y'all install new apps? But see, but like Mark says here, new apps are now 18 and used to be 20. But how often do you get new apps? Not very often. Like I have a whole bunch of phones. I need to actually stop my phones. I've been saying this for about a week now. I really need to stop my phones, all of them, and go through and download the apps. It's such a daunting process that I just drag my feet on. Hate doing that. Yeah, I mean, but Spy, one thing right now is, I'm going to be flat out honest with everybody. I would not be surprised to see more ads or less ads in the next few months. I would not be surprised to see Cash Magnet earnings going. People are not spending money right now. So, if people aren't spending money, why advertise? And it stinks because we got the presidential election coming up this fall here in the States. That's big. That's big advertiser money right there. And it's disappointing. You look, the sporting events, everything's gone. So, so it doesn't surprise me that that they pulled back. Will it continue? Will it bounce back up? I don't know. I don't know. I hope so. Is Cash Magnet dying? No. They wouldn't have just spent a whole ton of time recoding the app if it was like dying. So I would not be worried about it one little bit. I keep saying this over and over. The when I say I'm nervous about Cash Magnet and that I'm getting out, that's when you should get. And I'm not nervous one bit. One bit. We all know that I have a significant amount invested. And I'm not worried. Worried at all. I'm really not. They post sometimes in their Facebook group. They respond, at least they respond to me in the emails. They're coming up with this new update. And this is a major update. I mean, this is they probably have not done a major update in boy. When was their last major update? When they brought out the level 8 and changed from the green to what it is now? When was that? A year ago, December? So yeah, be aware that we're probably not going to see even maybe the next 6 months. Could even be longer. We don't know. We just don't know what's we just don't know what's going to happen. So, expect earnings to be down. Expect it. Let's see. Let's go back into the stream a little bit. VPN for Cash Magnet. I don't mess with them. So you got a kill switch too. Our watch and install still the same. I think Spy said that they were down. Oh no, that's the ads. I don't know. I don't know. I don't pay attention. Only time I look at my phones is when I'm having issues. Otherwise, I just totally ignore what they pay. Phone Farmer Scott, how you doing, buddy? Did you miss it? No. The only thing you missed was it's AA music that's going to be coming out. Ricky Farmer, yeah, Trader Geo watching the stalls show same amount of points. 4. Well, that's what we want right there. Everything else is, I mean, yeah, the ads are ads being down, that kind of, but you know, as long as we're getting the watching the stalls, that helps. People are spending money though, but I guarantee you, people will be not spending money much in the next few months. A lot of people. Good buddy of mine just got furloughed job, and he's worried that he might not have a job when they reopen. His wife's a nurse, so absolutely work for her. Seems like it would be more ads since everyone is stuck at home buying online, but people are going to be holding that cash back for emergency. Just you know, how are these people paying their rent? How are they paying their mortgage? Yeah, I understand that a lot of that is being put on hold. I have a guy who rents out my garage. I absolutely don't expect to see a dime from him anytime. That guy was always late paying me as it is, but if I were to see April rent from him before May, I'd be shocked. And even if I'm not gonna throw the guy out. Maybe after this is all over with and he's late, then I'll throw him out. But not until then. But there is a lot of online shopping, and I'm waiting for a bunch of gift cards to do online shopping. Like I said, it doesn't really affect me. It has affected me some, but not that much. Bloomberg was a cash cow. Yes, he was. Guy was enjoyed spending his money, didn't he, Trader Geo? All we will be watching is Charmin and Purell ads. Oh, come on. Oh, people and their toilet paper hoarding. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable how people are such sheep sometimes. Oh. I had a friend, she sent me a picture of Walmart, and how big the shelves are in Walmart, and of course there was no toilet. I was like, what are these people doing with this stuff? Come on. I'm using the blue cash magnet icon. It's running good. I won't use the blue for cash magnet until they fix the Google login. It's hard to kill something when they can't really track all the games. Add code. Maybe I missed. I'm running blue and green cash magnet. Yeah, I mean, the blue and the green are the same, except for how you log in. So that's why I don't use it. Some phones also running fine without cleaning for a few days. Mine will do that. If I get about 36 hours in, I start having issues. The LG G4 not good for cash magnet, so do not get. Trust me, I just buy 4. Oh, Fulham Farming Scott, you've been listening to me for a long time, man. I bought one of those like 7 months ago. It even been last summer. I could never get it. It's not a terrible phone. but I couldn't get mine to level 7. I actually still have it running on Cache Magnet, but I actually have a phone coming that's going to replace it. The LG G4, okay. I'm still running AA Music. I haven't been doing that. But AA Music is all coming out again, Scott. I know you got here late. For any of you who don't know who Phone Farming Scott is, he's got a very, very, very useful YouTube channel. Lots of information he pumps out. Give him a lot of kudos. So go over there. Go over there. Head over to Scott's channel and subscribe to it. I use Alcatel Ravens, no problem with Cache Magnet. I never got into the whole Alcatel thing. Just always stayed away. I am off the LG G3, 4, and 5 bandwagon. I will not buy them anymore. The LG G5 just runs too hot. Going through batteries like some of these people are going through toilet paper. I have to restart them 1 time a day. Why are you restarting a phone there, Scott? Oof, last thing I do. Lucky. CMG got a question for the stream. Is anyone with 13 IPs using SMC modem from Spectrum? What modem are you using for business internet? I run the SMC on both. The blue is the green LOL. All they did was use an app cloner. Well, no, well they changed some stuff on it. I don't know how they screwed up the login. Oh, there's Albert. Every time I ever see Albert is Albert and I swap emails. And Albert, nice seeing you in the stream. Yep. Phone Farm Scott could not get the LG S or the S4 to level 7. Yep, I agree. Oh, I was going to show your farm, wasn't I? Oh, yeah. I do that, don't I? Sorry, I forgot. You got to remind me of stuff like that. I tell you guys, I have old guy memory. Hold on. Gotta wait here. Oh, I know. You sent it to Cache Magnet Guru. Hey. I like when people send stuff to my CMG account on Facebook. Like that a lot. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, there. Need to. We'll just. Give me a second. What do you yell at me? I'm not the fastest thing in the world. There is timed Will's setup. I like that. I like the shelf. And you know, I kicked myself that I did not do the spacing that you did. I like that you put spacing in between phones. I really should have done that. So I mean, there's this farm. You want to? Oh, I could. You want to tell people about your farm there? Will? Rashawn P. I have a USB fan on my G5 to keep it cool. I have a big box fan at the end of my setup. Sean Flash Smoke. He he's got a box fan on either end of his setup. I should actually show his something. He's got a really good setup too. See if you can tell what phones are there. Now that right there, that's got to be an LG G5. That looks like is that a Moto E? I think. And I really that's probably an LG G5. That one. I don't know. I'm not good at playing. Are these? Can't tell what those are. Are those Majesty Pros at the top? All right. Let's see. Okay. I hope they take the level 8 off. Yeah, it is useless, and I sent them a message. Albert, Josh doing my setup Saturday. I need to talk to Josh. I'm going to do my setup in 2 days for i5 IPs. The pick is still old. I actually added more phones and clean the room. It's 2020, trying to get away from the phone farming, more online passive. Yeah, you know, I would at some point this year, I might diverge the channel off a bit, more passive income. You know, I've talked about passive income in the past. I did the FICO show not that long ago. Yeah, I am changing my setup, getting it ready. Most of those are S7. Oh, those are the S7 Edges. Okay. Oh, I hate those phones. Ugh, those run even hotter. Hey, see, I didn't know. And the top row is Kyocera. I don't have any Kyoceras. No. Those S7 Edges. Oh, S7 Edge. Oh. Yeah. See, I bought the S7 Actives. Those are junk. But they have made. They are now pretty good HG phones and don't run as hot. Big B thinks they're $30. More than that. Did stream crash? I hope not. I spent $30 each. You know, I don't have a problem spending $30 for a phone. Big B was right. Those F7 Edges are very expensive. I have no problem spending $45 on a phone for cash magnet. I know a lot of you will say that, you know, that I'm crazy, that I'm dumb, but you know, right now the market on the Aristo 2s is deep, and they're a fantastic phone that I have almost no issues with. So I'm perfectly fine. I would rather pay, you know, look at my LG G5s. I got so many of those for $30. Had to put in a new battery in almost every single one of them so far. And they just run hot. I need to get rid of them, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Not sure what my plan of attack is. Yeah, I mean, you know, I could show you, you know, anybody who's seen like my LG Actives, you know, they don't have to look pretty. I got, you know, burnt lines. I got quite a few screens that are, or some screens that are cracked on other phones. That's what I've been buying lately is cracked screens because they're too expensive. You know. So, on that note, oh my gosh, we're way over an hour, aren't we, folks? Okay, well, I apologize for going over an hour. So who here is going to try out the AA music again or whatever they call it? I'm raising my hand. I'm raising my hand. Hopefully you are too. I 60 days, you wouldn't get paid out for what? August? No, is that right? May, June, July. So you would not get paid out until July 1st at the earliest on AA music. One thing I like about it, one thing I like about it is if they with waiting 60 days, that's gonna eliminate a lot of people from trying to cheat the system, I think. So, well, Spy, hopefully they will in the future support other countries. I really hope so. Besides the whatever's actually covered in Europe, and maybe it was North America. Maybe it was all of North America. I think it was all North, and then Australia and Japan. Are they going to pay out what they owe? Okay, I'm going to say this. Cash Magnet bought the app from whoever owned it before. They are under no liability to pay anybody what is owed. Would I expect it? No. Do I expect my payment? No, absolutely not. I don't expect Cash Magnet to pay me for what another company did. Absolutely not. So that's the way I look at it there. I I wouldn't expect them to take over the debts of another company, especially when I've heard that it's in the tens of thousands of dollars. So, yeah, I will let you know when AA music comes out. Hopefully, they let me know. So, and then if it's vastly different or if it's another app altogether, I do plan on doing a review on it because I do trust Cash Magnet to pay out. So, okay, whew. Yeah, need to quit drinking this water and go find an adult beverage. Might actually have to go to that horrible place known as the grocery store. Get some alcohol to have a couple of cocktails since it's such a beautiful night out. So, well, that was a long stream, folks. Had a great time. I enjoy each and every one of you. Stream, always do. And for any new people, be sure to subscribe. And everybody, give me a thumbs up. Did I do okay tonight? Was I all right for y'all? And also smash that bell to get notified. And I'm gonna try to work out the kinks on what's going on with my stream. Why I can't get it to work like I want it to. at the beginning. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the lockdown. Hopefully, it won't take me as long as the lockdown happens. So hopefully, you all are safe, and your families and loved ones, and get out to get over there, get over to the get over here to that Khan Academy. Go learn something tonight. Go around there and play around like something that you want to learn to do. Go over there. Don't sit in front of the TV and watch Netflix and Hulu and Amazon. Don't do that. Please don't do that. All right, all. Well, this has been Cashman the Guru. Enjoying another live stream with y'all. Gonna still keep trying to do my normal Wednesdays, and I know I missed a week. So I will catch y'all later next week. Or actually I'll catch you before that. I'm guarantee it. So oh, Scott, congratulations on the 5 IPs. All right. See y'all. Have a fantastic and safe week.